Hi everyone, I am the consistency robot, and Simon is not here. Don't know why he is writing the book, but I will take care of all your stuff. You do not need to ever do your business again. We got the book. Welcome to the party. Anyway, I am here, Obi-Wan, and we are going to have fun today. All right, everyone. I just had to have some fun. Anyway, today's the party going on here, and let me get the party back going. I am the consistency robot. I will do all the work for you. You do not need to do anything. I will just work and prospect for you every day. All right, everyone. What's up? What's up? Hey, Lindsay, good to see you here. Thank you. All right, it's just consistent. We have a party here. Lindsay, great to see you. Hey, appreciate all for getting the book. For those who haven't gotten it yet, hey, you can get a free audiobook and the workbook, companion workbook, next 2 days. Just go to consistencypill.com. And really, this party, I don't know what, we had an awesome time early this morning. And I tell you, I've been up since 2 a.m. Slept only 2 hours. This is the first time I've done something like this. So, what do you all want to learn? Lindsay, what is this? Something I figured I could show old pictures. I could show lessons. A lot of you asked a lot of great questions in the last one, the first session. But I did this for our friends in Europe. It's Chell. Great to see you here. First of all, thanks to you all. Congrats to everyone here, because we're all lifting up the profession here, right? Think of the more people do well, the more we lift up the profession. Everyone does well. Your business grows as well. So, what do you all want to get? I was just going to hang out here and think about, could I show you old pictures or travel stories, or my favorite sections of the book, or maybe things, or maybe the part of the book where got left out. They were a big part of the book. Actually, we got rewritten. We also got prizes. How can I forget the prizes? Like I said, we got a lot of these iTunes gift cards I'm giving out, so you can get the free apps. Got also scholarship to purpose-driven networkers, a $250 value. Also the workshops. A lot of other prizes coming up. Teresa, good to see you here. Let's see. When I did this, I figured out 3 times. I'll be very vulnerable and share with you. Give you a secret. I am tired. I am tired right now. It's been a long day, and the day's only getting started. But like I said, there's going to be unproductive moments in the day, but never an unproductive day. Right? Is the Audible your voice? I don't know. Is that Audible my sexy voice or someone else's voice? What do you think of the Audible version? The Audible version, Lindsay? I don't know. Do I sound like that? Do I sound better? I got a hats off to my producer, Dan Roth. He made me sexy sound better. Yes, that is me. I did my own audio. The only one that's different was the closing credit. I think it was done by someone else. Okay. So it is by me. I think I wanted to read it myself. When I listen to audiobooks, I never liked it. And I listened to a lot. I never liked it when someone else reading it. I always felt I was more into it when the author read it himself. So that's why I read it. And some of the books, one of the better books I've read through the best books I've read, I always listen to it on my always listen to it what do you call it? I would listen to the audiobook and then I'll read it. Okay. Yes, if you get the paperback today or the digital, you will get the workbook. Yes, and I know in some markets, I think it hit number 1. It hit number 1 and number 2 for multi-level marketing. It also hit top 5 in time management, top 5 in e-commerce or internet marketing. So I don't know why the paperback. Supposedly some places in some markets, it's the longer delay in shipping. You can get it. You can get the audiobook and start listening to it right away. Jasmine, my friend, good to see you out here. Good to see you. I recorded myself. Yes, I recorded myself. I actually have a studio booth. Maybe I can share. It's a really big booth that I made when I launched the podcast out of wood panels. I bought it on Amazon. It cost me about $1,000. actually one of my friends, my neighbor. I'm the least handy person in the world. Okay, I have no handy skills, but he helped me nailed it together. I put the wood panels, put the special foam board. Let me see if I can show you. Obi, hold on. Say hi to Obi. Obi foam board here. Yeah, this stuff. I have tons of this stuff here. Tons of this type of stuff. And I surrounded my place and I recorded it. And I'll share a productivity tip. Okay. The printed workbook digital. The printed workbook is digital, so you can get it right away. Okay. I want you to start taking action right away on it. So the order book obviously is digital. So if you order it within 5-10 minutes after we verify the receipts, you will get the download. So speaking of, I was going to share something. Hey, let's do a prize right now. Let's go. Let's share a prize. Okay, let's do some prizes right now. Let's give away one of these iTunes gift cards. Okay, get 2 of these away. Here we go. Let's get some comments. And we'll do the random comment generator here. And let me share the screen. Let's see. So type in a comment, tag some of this video, and the random comment will get these iTunes gift cards. Here we go. So you can see my screen, right? This is the Google. This is pretty cool. Google random number generator. So let's put out, let's say 200 comments. I'll give you a second. Go comment, go tag someone, and I'm whatever you want. And I'm going to give one of these away right now. And I'm just going to write down who is going to win this. Here we go. iTunes. This is part 2. By the way, we're going to have another one of these with more giveaways tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern here. All right, Tony Brown, here we go. Ready, set, first one. You can just see my screen. Number 80, comment number 80 is going to get one of these gift cards. Number 80, and the second one too. Comment number 80. Now, by the way, I'll go through the comments. Give me 24, 48 hours. I'll get to you. Okay. Next one. Here it goes. Next gift card. And by the way, you can use these. I'll tell you the apps to use. I'm giving this not for you to just download this stuff. I want you to get this the app. Okay. There's a couple apps there. You get the free version, but the paid version is much better. Streaks is awesome. I use Streaks. And I talked about it this morning where I have like a sugar addiction, right? I eat it. So check this out. Ever since I use this Streak app, it is, here we go. It looks like this. Okay, Streaks, and no sweets for 106 days. 106 days. The last time I had ice cream, I was eating ice cream 10 times a day. So I'm not even exaggerating, 5 to 10 times a day. And I just want the sugar. I've stopped before, and I started. The longest I stopped was maybe I eat one time every month. But since January, using the Streak, I have not eaten ice cream since January. And the only time I eat a sweet was a couple of chocolate chip cookies. Was for this basketball party for my second son in February. And that was 108 days. So awesome app, right? And I think the most proud of, even last week's donuts with Daddy Day, I did not eat a donut. Okay. And by the way, sweets, that means donuts, anything chocolatey. I don't know. I've never taken any drugs in my entire life, never took any drug. But if it was about addiction, and I can relate to you, because once I have any sweet, I'll get going. And there's no moderation. I try it, I got to go all out. I just love it. But so that is Streaks app. And the other one's Eternity, which I use, and I track all my minutes and time. So for example, here's my Eternity app here. It's actually one of my main apps right at the bottom, right there, that red app. It's one of my main apps. I click on it, it tracks all my time. Okay. So from not working to writing my diary, right now it's speaking. Right now I'm speaking. So it is a speaking time. I started at 11:55, and I should give me a report on exactly last week how much I did every day, how much I did. So today I actually have worked 7 hours and 42 minutes right here. And what have I done? Speaking, book, operations. It breaks it down to specific categories. Okay. So it is very, very good. I used to think that when I first started, I worked a lot, I did a lot of income producing activities. I did. And then I looked at it, oh my goodness, I haven't done anything. What's up? So that is something that will help you out. Okay. But so you can use it to buy. I think the free version, but the paid one is much better. So here we go. Let's go type in your comments. Here we go. Let's put from 1 to 300 now. You guys have a lot more comments here. Here we go. Ready. And the winner is 280. Okay. So after this, I will go on there and get I will give me 48 hours, and I'll reach out to you and give you the gift cards. Okay, and you can use it. All right. Jazz, good to see you. Let's talk about what else? Talk about podcast recording, the booth, Eternity app. Lindsay, I know, what do you want to learn about? What do you want? What are you curious about? I'm wondering, what are you curious about? Or something I want to show about old pictures and different things. What do you? This is really your time here. Okay, you want to know my routine or productivity routines? I'll share something. The book actually was. I wrote another version of it just specifically for network marketers, only for network marketing. This one is for network marketing. It doesn't have the hard. I don't want to give it away. I went more detail for this first one, and then the book became like 500 pages. And so, Cindy, my friend, thank you for getting my book. Appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. And definitely for anything you want to do consistent, it's the 7 components. By the way, I'm going to give one of these free printouts. And this is a daily. I'm going to talk about the daily IQ quiz. Okay, the 7 components. Where is this baby here? Right here. 7 components. Okay, it doesn't matter what you want to do. Whether you want to exercise, eat healthier, you need 7 components. People who are consistent in anything they want to do, they are applying this already. Okay, and the ones who are not, if you're struggling to achieve success or focus, you're not applying the 7 components. I think the one of them that has made the biggest impact on me is environment. And I'll talk about that. Let me see. Lindsay is, we're looking to get consistent recruiting those who want to work. I love my hobby and team notes. You know, when you want to work, I'll give you advice about this. Even network marketing is really difficult. Okay? It's a simple business, but not easy. Not easy. And you never know who wants to work. You never know. And this business is not endless recruiting, building until you find the next Lindsay Combs, okay, the next leader. You never know who it's going to be. And there are times you feel like a lone ranger. You're by yourself. And I think someone said this to me, that it's about this business about deception, right? If you're in direct selling, it's deception. Everyone says, I want to do this. I want to be great. And then they do anything. It's because life gets in the way. Okay, life gets in the way. Appreciate the comments. Life gets in the way. The people who say they will often don't. You just never know, Lindsay. I mean, that's my advice. You just have to constantly recruit. And don't recruit for quality either. Don't recruit for quality. You may think, I only want specific type of motivated, smart people in my business. I'll tell you, some of the best people I recruited, best meaning MBAs, okay, entrepreneurs. I recruited someone in the Philippines that was one of the wealthiest families in the Philippines. He actually did billboards by the EDSA highway. EDSA is a big, busy street. And then after 6 months, quit. Okay. It didn't do anything. And then, one of my top leaders in the Philippines was a gangster that actually went to jail, got busted for a lot of things, and is a 7-figure earner. Okay. One of my top leaders in the U.S. was a party animal that was just partying and never thought about anything. So you just never know. Okay. A lot of times you think there's 300 people. I thought I'd be 300 people really quickly. A lot of it's just 3 of you. But the key is, and one of the kiss of death, there's 3 biggest mistakes in network marketing. Number 1 is number 1 is quitting way too early. But number 2 is getting into management mode. Meaning, I brought in 2 people. I brought in 2 people. I got to start training them to duplicate. Most people are just end up going to be customers. Okay. Most people, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're just going to be customers. They're going to be fine. And I want you to write this down. Believe in them, but expect nothing. You believe they can have potential, but expect nothing. And if you believe about that philosophy, believe in everyone, that'll make you become a better leader, but expect nothing from them, meaning that you're not going to be disappointed when they don't show up, right? And I think over the years, everyone that I thought had high expectations were disappointing. And the ones I least expect turn out to be really good. One of my top leaders in the Philippines, this guy, Nathaniel Sunio, I would not expect he would be where he is today. Okay, I'll be honest. There were a lot of people way better than he was. Another guy, Caleb Appel, never expected him. Okay, never expected him. There's a great leader, John Gurlitz. Never expected him to be where he is today. I thought they will quit. And then there's a lot of people I thought were way better and just fell off the wayside. Okay, so don't prejudge your prospects. Don't prejudge other people. You just never know. Hey, I'll share a story with you. How about this? My original upline, okay? How many of you would love to have someone? I wrote this in the book. No, did I write this in the book? No, I did not write this in the book. It was actually in the second book coming up, okay? But I'm just kidding. This was the second book. There may be a second book, but this was detailed. How many of you would love to have recruited me? How many of you have loved to recruit me? Right? Yes, no, yes. Type it in comments because we're doing another drawing soon. Right? Let me pull up a comment here. Let's see this. My Facebook. Right? You would have. But if you have recruited me when you first started off, you wouldn't have thought I would be very good. All right. I wasn't consistent. I made no money. Didn't have much influence. Yeah, I struggled. I think you haven't seen my comment. I was in my presentations. I share. I made zero money. I had checks of 0, 0, 0. I struggled for months. So you probably wouldn't think I'd be very good. Okay, I spoke very fast. English was my third language. I spoke extremely fast, and you wouldn't think I was good. My upline, the guy who recruited me, also didn't expect. I guess he had one leg. Our company was a binary, right? 2 legs, you balance, 2 legs, you made. And one leg hit a leg of 80-something people in Japan, right? 80-something. Hey, by the way, you want music? We had music in the early session. You got to get some music going. Lindsay, what type of music do you like? I know Joe loves Onaga. Joe loves, but what type of music do you want to play? I want to play some music here. You know, I want to play a song with Cello. While you shoot that, we choose the second song. She got me. Cello does awesome TikToks. Okay, and I want to play this song. She got me into this song, and now I play it all the time. I never even heard of this song before. But where is the song? That was the song that you did on TikTok. Of course, I can't find it now. Some dance, 80s music. All right, 80s music. So, hold on. Here we go. Some 80s music for you. I'll tell you which song I was talking about, Cello. Oh, here. Let's play this 80s music. Here. This is by Nevermind by Colors. Something about that made me like this song. Okay, so we got some hip hop. Beach, yes. So my upline. So he had one leg in Japan that was 80 people, and one leg very little people, and I was in the weak leg. So he didn't earn much. And long story short, he quit. And he got terminated by the company. So he tried to do stuff on the shady. So I tried to cross-recruit, bring people over, got terminated. Right after, and I never made more than $100. Never more than $200 a month when he did that. Okay. Right after he left, within a month, I made $1,000 a week. So a lot of times you just don't know. It takes time. Right? It took me time. It's like learning how to swim. I just didn't get the routine. And I answer your question in a little bit, Jeff. I didn't get the routine down. I didn't know what it took. I didn't have the mindset. I was a great employee, meaning if you told me to do something, I would do an awesome job, do it and follow instructions. I'll listen. I'll never be the rebel, but I just wouldn't self-starter. I wouldn't do it myself. Right? I didn't know that you have to take action. That was the thing for me. But what if he left? I exploded. You just never know. There's other people who are very successful in my company, so I thought we do really well, way smart and sharp, but didn't. And you know what? I got lucky. I'll admit, I got lucky in Malaysia. I got lucky in the Philippines. I got lucky in the U.S. of online marketing. I've been doing online marketing since 2004. Got lucky. Okay. And there's a saying that I recruit a lot of people that didn't work out, but I did recruit 1 or 2 in the Philippines. Supposedly, the company, 95% of sales in the Philippines comes from my downline. But it comes from lots of hard work and sacrifices that you never know, right? And then let me share some pictures. How's that? Let me share this picture. We're talk about Philippines. It's like the one extra meeting you never know. Okay, one extra meeting. Like today, I'm up. I'm not here to brag, but up since 2 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. Getting up there, working for the book launch. We had an awesome baseball tournament. I haven't even posted his pictures up yet. Awesome baseball tournament with my second son. He'd be working hard, and he had almost 700, second best hitter on the team. He was 8 years old playing with his older kids. Got home at 8:30, basically, and then just went right to work. Slept 2 hours and up since 2 a.m. But I was actually excited, but I needed to sleep. Okay, I just didn't have time to sleep. So here's the picture. When I first started in the Philippines, this was like a late night meeting. Of these people here, these are early pioneers. There's 10 of us. One person, I don't want to say, was a multi-millionaire. Okay, I thought would be very successful. End up doing nothing. And a lot of these people never started and quit. One person quit. Okay, but there's also another person. Two of these people have made over $1 million in marketing, and are considered little millionaires in the Philippines. They're locked out. They made like 10,000 times more than the average Filipino makes, okay? And they're still active, right? And throughout this time, just one extra meeting. After this meeting, I was tired. I did another meeting at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and it was that meeting that brought in this guy. This guy in glasses. He actually told me, this guy's Ed Miguel. He told me about a friend that he wanted to meet, and I thought you meet late. And by the way, even Ed Miguel, I met his wife in L.A. at midnight. So here's the thing. I'm teaching my boys this. You can work. There's people are smarter than you. There's people who are smarter than you. There are people who are better networked than you, better connections, grew up better. There's one thing people can never outtake. You can always outwork someone. So that is something, outwork. And once you stay consistent, you never stop, right? Like yesterday, I had to post something. I didn't do it. I didn't go to bed. I had to do it. Develop the habit, every day, develop the habit to do something you don't want to do something consistent. So someone asked me a question. I was on another training, I was speaking, where do you take any days off? Highly recommend. I don't take any days off. Right now, it doesn't mean I work all out 7 days a week. Yesterday, I was in the baseball field for 11 and a half hours. Very tiring. But I still did something in the morning. I woke up early, did like 15, 30 minutes. Right? No matter, on my birthday, I wake up and work. On Christmas, I wake up and work. I do something every morning. Whether it's maybe 15 minutes, follow-ups. The 0 days. Yes, because it's very easy. What happens is when you skip one, it's very easy to skip another day. That's basic. Like today, I'll share with you today. I got to do an Instagram reel. And I haven't even done it yet. I'm tired as heck. I got to make it happen. I guess you're all holding me. We're talking about component 7. It's accountability. You're all holding me accountable. I am going to, since I said it on this party, I am going to have to post. Okay. Follow my schedule. Anyway, hey, it's time I'm going to share a little, answer more questions. Time for some prizes here. What prize? How about a scholarship to Purpose-Driven Networkers? Okay. Scholarship to Purpose-Driven Network. That's a $250 value. Okay. Here it is, and let's go to here we go. We have more comments. Hey, you want to increase your chance to win? By the way, some of you are lifetime purpose-driven networkers already. You can gift this to one of your downlines. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Comment. Let's go 500. We have a lot more people here now. Comment 85. Oh, we had a low number this time. 85. Okay, if you're a comment number 85, and I will get to you later on, you will get a free $250 scholarship. Hey, by the way, if you want to join Purpose-Driven Networkers, you can always go to purposedrivennetworkers.com. Okay, and I will put the link in there. You can always go there right now. If you want a lifetime membership, it is $250. Or you just want to get a monthly, whatever, you can go to purposedrivennetworkers.com. All right. So, hey, let's give another one. We'll give one more lifetime scholarship. How's that? Let's get the comments going. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Comment 19. Woo. Hey, is this Google thing rigged? Why is it always such low numbers? All right, 19. I will let you know if you want. And like I said, if you're a member already, you can gift it. Or if you're a monthly member, you can upgrade. All right, let's go to the question. Let's see. What was the turning point? I think Jeff asked me, what was my turning point, right? And hold on. Okay, Teresa, do you think, let me get that question up there. Hey, you wish I had known network marketing years ago? Yes. But you know what? It's all meant to be. What change did you make, first of all? Okay, change I made. Okay, Dave, was I treated my business like a job. That was the big change. Okay, it's non-negotiable. So 7 days a week, it's like my boss told me I had to call in for work. I had to call in. That was probably the biggest change. Okay, and every day I had to work on the DMO, right? The DMO cheat sheet. That most of you have it. If you don't have it, drop in DMO in the comments. I'll send it to you. Every day I had to work on DMO. It's non-negotiable. Okay, it's something I have to do, whether I like it or not. I have to do. Treat your business like a job. Right? Treat it like a job, and make your calendar be your boss. Yeah, I said that. Treat your business like a job, and make your calendar your boss. That's just one of the secrets. And you show up every day, whether you like it or not. See, success is not about doing it when you're motivated and fired up. Success is when you don't feel like doing it and you get knocked in the face. Are you still going to stay consistent? When everyone quits on you, when no prospect shows up, when your downlines quit, or even take your whole leg and join another team, are you going to still stay there? That's when success is determined. My son's in the batting cage working, and sometimes he gets bored. It's like, hey, success is determined how hard you work, not when you're having fun. It's when you're not fun, you're bored. Are you going to work? That's the line between success and average. You're going to go. You're going to be successful. Do it when you hate it, miserable, and not boring, and not fun. Are you going to still do it? Okay. That is a big part of it. I'll share one other thing, too. ML Nation podcast. I love talking to the leaders. But getting myself to do one after 700 episodes, it gets old after a while. I'm like, oh, I got to do another show. But I say, I got to do it. My commitment to you, I got to do it. And by the way, today's episode, I know it's a little bit late because it's kind of like about the book launch. I talked about 7 components, but it will be coming out if you're waiting for today's episode. But I got to do it, right? It's non-negotiable. Jeff, that is probably the thing. Not only you treat your business like a job and your calendar as your boss. There's no out of it. Teresa, do you think that it's about influence of upline, about taking action, like energy of upline or something like that? I'm sorry. Can you elaborate? I'm sorry if I missed this part of the question. Teresa, can you elaborate a little bit more? What do you mean? Well, it's about what's about influence? What's about influence? What's about influence? And the upline, I really believe the culture makes a part of it. The team culture makes a big part. But let me see. But it's not about the influence of the upline. Okay, if you're going to be successful, you're going to make it regardless. It's about up here, how you see yourself, and I talk about that of the angel and the devil. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a leader? Do you see yourself as not quitting? You know, if I didn't have my upline, I agree, I wouldn't have achieved success that fast, but I would have made it. Okay, so when someone takes more action, if the upline is more influential, I have a great energy. Totally irrelevant. Nothing to do with that upline. Because that means you're not a leader already. You're relying on something else. A real leader relies on yourself. You have no upline, no support. You're still going to take action. That's the difference between winner. If you are relying on upline energy, that means your actions, your mindset is controlled by someone else's. So if you have a positive environment, energetic upline, yes, you're going to do well. What happens if the upline happens? What happens if the upline passes away? What happens? Right? And you see that all the time, right? You see that, by the way, in a lot of celebrities or athletes, right? They had a coach to help them. But once the coach left, their career went downhill. The real winners, they doesn't care who they are. They're up there because the mindset, they see themselves. They don't rely on the upline to be successful. They rely on the mindset. Their upline is themselves, not someone else. Because someone else leaves, and what's going to happen to you? You never let someone else's influence be a part of you. Now, the influence matters, but ultimately it's about you, right? You can have like the worst upline. So I'll give you an example. When I went to Philippines, I had no upline, really. Right? My upline didn't really focus on building. I love my upline, my mentors. I actually hired no upline that knew how to build in Malaysia. Did have no clue to build Asia market. I went there myself. Actually, I paid a coach. I hired a coach to teach me. That's the mindset. I don't need my upline. My upline's dead. I'll figure a way out. I'll network. I'll find someone else. In fact, I found a cross-line upline because I provided value to him that agreed to mentor me. Okay. So that is something. Actually, I could go on and on about that, Teresa. If you're relying on your influence, your upline, I'll share one thing: you're never gonna make it big, because you can't control what other people do. You can only control how you think. All right, let me take a sip. That was a good one. Yes. Thank you, Dave, for reminding me that. It's never the lack of resources. It's your lack of resourcefulness. Okay? It's your lack of resourcefulness. So if someone says, oh, my, there's no energy, that's resources. It's never the lack of resources. Your lack of resourcefulness. All right. Let's see. What are the apps I use? I talk about in this book. Streaks. Okay, I use every day. That is one. Sleep is a very important one. Sleep cycle. That's a big one. Okay. Insight timer for meditation. Okay. Hey, Deshaun, what's going on? Appreciate you. Hey, Carrie, welcome to the party. Hey, Lindsay, is this music all right? Hip hop. Let's see what apps, big apps I use. The books. I read books on digital because it's more efficient, easier, right? Streak is Streaks. That's the app. It keeps track of streaks. So whether you want to exercise every day, meditate every day, or not eat sugar and ice cream like me every day, it keeps track of whatever you want. Prospect a certain number of people, streaks. But I would have to say, the apps I use the most: Eternity, tracks my time; Streaks, Sleep Cycle. Sleep Cycle tracks consecutive. I want to do sleep 7 hours a night. Oh, also password. 1Password is a password. Saves me a lot of time. So it syncs to all devices. So I don't have to remember the password. It saves automatically locks me in and locks me out. All right. Those are the main apps I would say that I use. Yes, definitely those. I don't use that many, but I use those intensely. Right? I think that's another thing by consistency. If you want to be consistent, instead of going broad, doing a lot of different things, which you'll never be good at, go really laser focused on one thing. Okay, that would be way better. Hey, let's time for another giveaway here. Let's see what we're giving away here to right now. Let's do, hey, the daily EQ quiz. I'm going to talk about this in the book. I'll give you these printouts. I'm going to just send it to you, okay? Daily EQ quiz. And 3 random numbers. You can get one of the daily EQ quizzes here. And then I'll talk about this as a good routine to help. Number 1. Let's see. We got a lot of comments here. Number 491. We'll get one of these. Next one. 443. Comment. And last one. 84. Okay. Daily EQ quiz is a big part of chapter staying emotionally consistent. Well, Nadia, good to see you. Welcome. Okay. So what is this? Is ask yourself these 3 questions every day. What are 3 wins you've had today? This is the routine I do every day. Say hi to Obi. By the way, I'm so hot right now because Obi's in my lap. He's like a little oven. So 3 wins you had today. Always write that down. 3 areas you need to get better in. What are 3 things you need to get better in? Next one. What was your highest high? What made you excited and the happiest? Number 4. What was your lowest low? Saddest moment. Number 5, what was your best emotion of the day? Made you happiest? Next, what was your worst emotion? Right? So basically, it was the 3 wins you had, 3 things you could be better in. What was the thing that made you happiest, the highest high? What was your lowest low? And what was your best emotion? Makes you could be a love for your family, love for my kid, or the worst emotion of the day. Okay, those are, I just thought something I want to share with you. Okay, those are basically daily EQ quiz. All right. Any question, anything you want to share? I was going to share a video. Hey, I don't know if some of you missed this. I want to introduce you to this one person here. Oh, you know what? I actually wasn't sharing my screen. So here is. Hey, this is, by the way, one of my favorite songs. Hey, by the way, while I talk about environment, you play certain songs, it gets fired up. Okay. Before I speak, I've done this 10,000 times. I always listen to the same song every time. I listen to Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Right? That gets me fired up. Now, right now, I need to fire myself up. I just listen to this. Obi-san. I get fired up right now, right? Fired up. I get fired up. All right, that's my thing. I get fired up. That's my AC/DC, and I only listen to that song before I speak. Right? When I'm working out, a totally different song. When I'm working out, I'm lifting weights. Like I'm going to the gym, lifting weight, the same. And by the way, I recommend choose your song, but it's the same song all the time. And I don't play the AC/DC song for anything else because it messes up the anchoring. Okay, NLP. Tony Robbins talks about it. I play the same song for certain things. Okay, my song to lift weights is "Triumph" by Wu-Tang. And I'm not doing working out. I'm gonna lifting weights now. I'm doing pull-ups, biceps. I just got pumped up. I want to pump iron, right? So choose a song. It makes every time I don't play the song for anything else. It's just like if I play a certain song, it'll bring you back to your high school days, right? Choose a song that motivates you to do something. Hey, Carmen, good to see you. Play a song that, for example, prospecting. Play that song. When I wrote the book, I used the same song all the time on repeat. It's on repeat. Okay, when I wrote the book, it was this song. I'll play with you. It's the song. No, not the song. Sorry. Some of you feel like, oh, I'm just putting me to sleep. Hey, Chris Hussey, thank you, my friend. But I play that song repeat over and over again, and that actually got me to get the book done. Okay. Anyway, back to like no other song, normal music here. Here we go. Some 80s. You like 80s? Here we go. This is how we do it. Until Jordan, I like that. Maybe we'll get to that. So a question. Let's see. Yes, Shoni. 3 wins, 3 areas improvement. The highest high, your highest high, your lowest low, your best emotion, and worst emotion. Yes. What did my wife say about my launch today? You know, we planned it out, right? Launch marketing, like I told her, go get 100 of your friends to buy the book. You better get 100 people to buy the book. And she's like, oh. So this was like 2 months ago. So start networking, start giving value to people, giving value, and get them to, so that when the book launch comes, they'll buy. So that's basically what she did. But she was actually very, very busy. She was up late at night for school stuff. She's one of the blessings for network marketing. She spends a lot of time with the school. All my 3 boys go to the school where mandatory parent involvement is like 26 hours a month. So she's in the school helping out a lot. So she was actually working. She was staying up late last night after put the kids to bed, working on this yearbook or something like that. So I was out working. Anyway, when I got up at 2:30 a.m., she was still up. All right. What other things you want to talk about? You know what? Pictures. I'll share this with you. Oh, let me share this picture. I was going to share this. Here we go. Carrie, I really appreciate it. And you are an awesome leader because you're going to give value and your team's going to grow for that. That is really cool. Thank you. So here's a picture. Old school picture of me. That is me back when I first started. At that time, so embarrassed to say, I was going to do multiple streams of income and be a model. Too. As you can tell, I never got any. You know what? It was just so awesome. I couldn't get network marketing done. I couldn't get anything done. Okay. And it's I know I didn't get the modeling, nothing. I look 15. I actually look 15 until pretty recently, until the kids aged me. It's the children that aged me. Underdog, all right, we got a lot of these songs coming up. I love it. We'll get to Montel Jordan and then Underdog. Okay, just remind me. You know what? Here is something. This is when I was younger. Yes. All right, let Faustin do the question. Hey, Faustin, I gave you a shout out in the book. So, Faustin, you're in the book. Yeah, you probably read it there. So, one on the book you mentioned that you couldn't stand your mentor, Steve, when you started your business. Could you please share what you heeded the most from what he asked you to do? On top of it, all right. So, that's a good question. What I didn't like about my mentor was that he was always like, "Come on, let's go." Who are you talking to? What? Bossing me around, telling me to do this. Like, you ever seen those scenes of a football coach like yelling, "Go harder, go harder, go harder"? And I'm like, I don't need this. It's like abuse. I don't need this. Right. So, Dave, you asked me a question. What changed? I was like, that's not me. I'm over upline. He's like, easy. Let me do what I do. This is not me. That, by the way, you say this is not me. That's one of the worst words you can say. That's the path to failure. This is not me. I can't do that. I was like, this is not me. I don't do this. This is not me. And my aha moment one day, I was like, wait a second. The problem is not him. The problem is me. I need to change. I need to change. I need to change. He could be annoying. Maybe I'm going to do, you know what? This is one of the first steps to success is awareness and humility. Instead of me, like, I'm going to know what to do. Like, no, how about Simon is a total, Simon Chen's a total idiot, loser, haven't done anything. Maybe I need to listen to what Steve says. Whatever he says, I'm going to do it. Instead of like saying, I can't stand him, I can't stand myself. I'm going to be like him. That was one of the turning points. I stopped thinking this is not me. I need to be that. Like you call me all the time. I need to be prepared for that call. I need to be able to embrace these calls instead of complaining about them. Leaders never criticize, complain, condemn. That was one of the turning points. Right? Carmen, yes, I'm rooting for you. But that was actually one of, the heat of the most when he asked was just on top, just nagging me all the time. I said, instead of saying nagging, be appreciative of it. Be grateful. Right? That's the change in attitude. Oh, he's nagging me. He's messaging me again. Not being about it, be grateful. It's changing attitude changes everything. Okay, so Faustin, that was an excellent question there. All right, Sean. Okay, I'm going to share some videos. Some of you didn't see this in the morning. I'm going to share this with you, okay? This is how we do it. This is a good song. This is how we do it. I'm going to show you how you really do it, okay? So, this is how you really do it. This is how you do it. Actually, you don't do it with this hairstyle. You definitely don't. You do it in Malaysia. One of the key things we do is prospecting together, right? So in Malaysia, I had a 4-bedroom apartment, and I had a 4-bedroom apartment, and let me play this. I don't know what happened here. This video is back in 2006 or something like that, blurry, okay? And we will prospect together, okay? And I had my leader there, and I had 2 American leaders, and we have 4 bedrooms. My living room was no furniture, no TV, just for prospecting. And so I'll share with you. Share a picture. Pictures worth 1,000 words, and the video is worth 1,000 pictures. So this is where at night we don't stop until the culture is Friday Night Madness. We can go out to eat at 11 o'clock night, but we're not stopping until we hit the final bell.
It's a little bit different from Malaysia, the plan.
That is the one room. There's another person prospecting in our living room. This is at 11 o'clock midnight. This is another room with like 2 people presenting. I think there's a presentation going on. So I think that those 2 people are training that one person. Live prospecting. Here's the other bedroom. Prospecting. The guy's like, leave me alone. Get the heck out of here.
Malaysia, baby. This is who Team would be. Team Accelerate.
We have Chinese, English.
I got it. I understand.
That's energy. That's how we build a team. Hey, we added 400 people in the first month. 100 people in the first month. Okay, we have 400 signups. 300 of them, by the way, didn't join, changed their minds, rejection. But 100 people, out of 400 people that committed to signing up. We actually had them fill out applications. They said, I'm going to sign up. 300 like flaked out, but 100 people joined. So that is this is how we do it. That's how we did it. All right. Yeah, we're all not playing. You are grinding. That's how we do it. Let's see what else. Someone asked a question about accountability partner. Definitely changes everything. All right. Any other questions? Hey, let's do a giveaway. We'll do a gift card giveaway. Here we go. No one just gift cards. Okay. Drop in a comment, tag someone, and I would random select one. Let me just write down which number this is. So you would choose a random comment, and here it is. 65. You got a gift card. $10 gift card for iTunes to get apps. 65. Do I carry a good luck charm? No, I don't really carry a good luck charm. Jesus Christ is my good luck charm. That's my good luck charm. So I don't really carry something as a good luck charm. I want to share something with you too. Building in the Philippines. This is pretty cool. You want to share culture. I'm going to share a cool video for you. If I can find it. Here we go. It may not have it though. Let's see. Let me see if I have this video. Yeah, anything else? I do a virtual party. Hey, I'm considered very boring. Okay, I am considered a very boring person, and I can. Let's see, where's this virtual party? I want to share this video of these people going nuts, dancing on chairs, but it's not here. Where is this video? What is actually on my backup hard drive to go through that? If I see it later, I will maybe, if I find it, I'll show it at the evening session. All right. Yeah, you have no luck. Your luck is what hard work meets opportunity. Hard work. Hard work. Yeah, when I was in college, I led youth. I like that. I enjoy coaching. Cello says, how did you take and adjust to a booming team? In the beginning, you didn't expect that it was the correct assumption to make. How did you take in and adjust it? I always told myself to be able to lead a team. Now, I didn't know about leading it well. I led a team, right? So I was, it goes back to your mindset. I want to be a leader. I read a lot of leadership books. And I think this is, instead of reading all these books, that's why I recommend, that's why I create the workbook, right? By the way, share this with your teams, get the free workbook. The workbook. It's not about reading a lot of books. It's going deep again, right? Instead of like reading one book and just get mastering it. All right, so instead of reading all these books, go and read the consistency pill and master it. And you know when you can master it is when you can teach it. Not only are you doing it, you're teaching it to others. And you can, instead of me, this is what I want you to do. Instead of me sharing with you my routines, I want you to take what you learned from the book and share with your team. Speak at your company convention, share on stage. I'll be so proud of you. That is one thing. Hey, you made it. Sharing that, right? Let me change the song. Here. Yeah, here's a song from Shoni. Did you know Shoni is an artist right here? Shoni Talks Lifestyle. This is your song, Shoni. So, hey, we have a singer here who sings way better than I do. So we got to have her on here. This is her song. But, going deep, leadership, I read a lot of John Maxwell's 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And I read that over and over and over again. Okay, over and over and over again. I still read it once a year, skimming through it. Okay, Think and Grow Rich, reading it over and over again. I go through it at least once a year. I just went through it recently. Okay, the leadership, going really deep into that book. When I first started, they had this is an old audio from Chris Widener, Leadership. I listened to that thing. In Malaysia, I wasn't my upline didn't know what to teach me. For not his fault, he just wasn't building there about the Malaysian market. I did everything. I didn't know either. I had to learn the culture, learn everything, and all I did was just listen to audios. I hope that will work out. I'll figure it out. And I think the resilience attitude, like, right, they can stop you, but you're unstoppable. Let's see, from Carrie. Awesome. Hey, Carrie, that is so awesome. Super proud of you. I want to take a screenshot of that. That made my hour. Okay, I can say that made my day, but that made my hour right now. That is the awesome part. You had the lowest month. Sales were 150 by the third week. You implemented DMO. Ended the month with 1,272. You generated extra $900 in sales. First time in 4 months. Give you a high five. Okay, awesome. Really proud of you. That's really, really good. Yeah. Let's see what else here. Chris Hussey, I appreciate your comments. What else? What else I want to share? Yeah, I got some old pictures, old stuff to share. Hey, one thing, it's building new markets too. If you want to build more new markets, again, a mistake I made was everyone wanted to expand to different markets, going too many cities all at once. This is a mistake. Instead, being focused. And talk about the resilience, resourcefulness. There was one of my most memorable meetings at the. We had a huge seminar, a huge meeting at Baguio in Philippines, and out of nowhere, and they even made a flyer to promote it. And all of a sudden, the lights went out. Okay, lights went out. I traveled 5.5 hours north on bus, maybe 6 hours, to do a meeting. They packed the room with 50 people, and the lights went out. So what we end up doing is there's a motto: one more meeting. That's our mantra, and the show must go on. There's nothing stopping us. Okay, be resourceful. Not the lack of resources. Be resourceful. So we took a backup generator thing, put it in there, and we did the presentation in the dark like this. I don't know anyone saw anything on the screen, but I'll tell you, people buy your change, your commitment, and consistency. Okay, that is huge. If you want to build a new market, like going to the Philippines, I wasn't the smartest, but I would say of the leaders in my company, I was the most committed and consistent. I was there 10 times in 2 years. I showed up almost every month. I was there. And I have to thank my wife for giving me the flexibility to do that. I was there all the time to build that market. It made a big, big difference. When were you closest to almost quitting? That's a great question. The temptation to quit is greatest when success is right around the corner. And I never thought about quitting network marketing. I did think about quitting the Malaysia market. Okay, that was in 2007, 2006. I had been there for a year, over a year. I had an apartment. I was paying $500 a month for it. At that time, it was a lot of money, $500 a month, but I wasn't making much. Going there, and it wasn't opening up. But my dream and vision was always, next time they open the Asian market, I want to be there. Now, I didn't know what, that was my movie, right? It was almost any new market, I'll be there. If it was Asia, even better. If it was going to be Germany, I've been in Germany. I wish it was Germany. It was easier. But in Asia, the travel was a lot easier. But it was in Malaysia. And I spent like a year there, and still the company couldn't get the license, couldn't open. I had someone that betrayed me, stole my downlines. I almost got kicked out of the company. It's a long story short about that one. I don't want to go I almost got kicked out, lost all my entire business. But I stayed, and I just remember the temptation to quit is greatest when success is right around the corner. And I didn't quit. I kept going. And then it's unbelievable. When I first started thinking, I'm just going to focus on the U.S. market, forget about this market. I spent a year, forget about it. Within a month later, they announced my company was finally going to open up. It was like incredible. I was like, wow, what they said was true. The temptation to quit is greatest when success is right around the corner. And then we start getting going. And then that's the video. When I got American leaders, we're all prospecting. Do you still do vision? Absolutely. So, hey, let's talk about this. I can't believe the time is up. I want to share something with you. All right. Not vision, but a movie. We're talking about the movie. The movie, which is like how you see yourself. You close your eyes. Every one of us see how we do. Okay. We have a vision of who you are. I have a vision of who Simon Chan is. You have a vision of who you are, right? So I have a daily to-do list. And you see this. I actually took this 3 months ago. 3 months ago, right? And I wanted to be the number one for multi-level marketing, network marketing, be the number one rated book, the bestseller. I put it in there. Now, I actually have my designer crop out. I don't know if you can zoom out. You can zoom in here. And put my book in there. And the price is even incorrect. Okay? I made up a price and put it in there. And every day I listen to like Chariots of Fire. I visualize and saw that. Okay. That is what I did. And so let's look at this. As of like an hour ago. So this is my highest high of the day. As an hour ago, thanks to all. I appreciate you all. It's number one on Amazon, the number one and the number 3 book in the entire Amazon multi-level marketing. Okay, number one, there's the paperback version. The hardcover is actually number 3, right? And that's time management. Sorry, time management is number 1 and number 3. For bestsellers, the multi-level marketing, number 1 and number 2. Okay, in these categories, you can see that. For web marketing, online marketing, number 2 and number 3. For e-commerce is number 5. For business and money is a little further down there. Okay. But that is the power. I actually had on my vision board a movie. Every day I look at it and it kept me stay focused. And number 1. Actually, you know what? Sometimes you do even better. I see just one spot, but I actually got 2 spots right now. Number 1 and number 2 is number 2 is the Kindle version, and number 1 is the paperback version. Hey, you know what? You got the paperback. That's awesome. You can start listening to the audiobook. I don't know why the paperback's a little delayed. I think maybe, I don't know, but it should be there soon. But anyway, that is my time with you all. It is so, we're going to have another party, 10 p.m. You want to join us? We'll have more prizes and different things going on there. But we always act consistent to how you see yourselves, right? I talk about that a lot in the book. If you want to be consistent, it starts with, I'm going to change the song here. Hey, by the way, I love your song, Shoni. That's Shoni, Sean Hosley. Here is, let's choose a song to end this. Okay, I like the song. Who said I like Naughty by Nature? If you order 10 copies for your team, do you get yes, you do. Okay, yes, you do get those bonuses. You get 10 copies for Kindle. Yes, you do. All right, you will do. Get that. So time is up. I can't believe I'm not having eaten lunch. I fast too. That's something I don't like to do. I fast. I have not eaten in 18 hours. 18 hours. I don't eat for 16 hours. Okay. I need to eat. I need to do a push-up. That's a routine. I do push-ups, sit-ups. Doesn't matter how much sleep I get. Push-up, sit-up, and I'll go. Then I eat right afterwards. And then we have. I got baseball. My son too. No matter how I'm tired, we're doing swings today at 4 o'clock. I think it is. And that's a routine to a calendar. Again, component number 2 of being consistent is you got to create and schedule time. You have to create and schedule time. Every minute, every hour should be scheduled in there. Okay. Component number 2. And by the way, once I finalize this, I'll get it out to everyone. But some of you are, and I'm not eating yet. I still got to go do my push-ups first. Hey, but before I start off, was one last thing. Someone asked a question. It's all about the mindset. Do you do something uncomfortable every day? That's really, it's a muscle. Like I don't feel like fasting. I do it every day. Not really for the health. There's a lot of health benefits, but the main reason is to be mentally tough. The mental muscle, right? Like, I want to eat right away, but I'm going to do the push-ups first, because don't 7 days a week. You have to do it, because once you stop doing it, it's so easy to not do it again. So anyway, I had a blast. Hope you like the robot outfit. I'll go here. I want to talk like a robot. No, I don't. I gotta have some fun. I still gotta do reels and do stuff. And I appreciate. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Anyway, I appreciate you all. It's been a ton of fun. I love interaction. Go get the book. Share with your team. Go to consistencypill.com. And by the way, something helpful. Carrie, leave a review Carmen, leave a review for me. Shell, leave a review. Make sure you leave a review on Amazon. That really lift up the profession. I appreciate you all. If I haven't mentioned your name, leave a review. Sean, that really help out. Anyway, God bless you all. It's been a ton of fun. By the way, this was outside my comfort zone. This is the first time I've done a virtual party. Actually, it was the second time. I did it in the morning. I was really nervous. That's why I got up at 3 a.m. to speak. I was preparing for it. It worked out. Had fun. Even for boring people, we can still have some fun online. Hey, I appreciate every one of you. I seriously do. Appreciate you. Because I know you can be following other people, hanging out with time. Thank you for sharing time with me, making it fun. And hey, we have one more session, 10 p.m. Come on, hop on. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe I'll show more pictures of long hair. Anyway, God bless you all. Have an amazing day. Take care. Go out there and have a positive impact on someone's life. Stay consistent and take action. How about that? That's a challenge. Take action right now. And at 10 p.m., share with me what you did. That will make me really proud. God bless.